Good afternoon, everyone. So today's video is just going to be the question mapping scavenger hunt for our questions in the story Hatchet. So if you have your questions, bust them out. They look like this. Starts right here. And if you have your book, which you don't need yet, it'll be on page number 26, and looks like this, Hatchet. So if you look on my website and you see our text mapping scavenger hunt is available if you need it in a bigger form. Okay, the link is available on my YouTube channel. Check in the little description, but it is right here. This is what we are using today. So notice again, all the different colors we are going to be needing, but just kind of like a side note, a little side hint. Really, you only need the colors of green, light green, red, and yellow. That's for today. That's just a little hint. So get those colors if you need them. And again, we're doing this because if we ever do go back on campus in real life, then we are still going to be using the scavenger hunt. So if I take a look at my question number 1, it says, which of the following words best replaces the word extensive as it is used in the passage below? When a plane went down, they mounted extensive searches and almost always they found the plane within a day or two. So I see that there's text evidence. It's a sentence from the story. This is the proof that I need to prove my answer. Now, if I look on my text question scavenger hunt right here, my give proof is an easy skill, and I need to get the color red because it's telling me that there's a sentence my brain needs to read. Label it in red and write in give proof. Again, these skills tell my brain exactly what I need to be doing. If I see give proof, easy skill, that's telling me, hey, I need to read the sentence, or I should say reread, and I need to make a connection to my answer. That's what my brain is telling me I need to do. That's what the skill, that's what the color triggers. And if it has the word best and it has the word extensive, there's 2 skills. The next skill that's easy is word meaning, which is right here. And that's for yellow. That means I can look it up in the dictionary and I can use that, including the context clues. So I'm going to get my yellow. I'm going to even shade it in, and I want to write in word meaning. Which means my brain is telling me this is the second thing I need to do. I reread the sentence and I need to look in the dictionary for the correct meaning. Okay, it's like math. There's a formula we follow. There's steps I need to do to make it a lot easier for myself. And I see that it says the word best. So best is an inference question. They're telling you, hey, there's a lot of good answers here and you need to pick the best one. You need to think outside of the box. The inference skill is usually one of my hardest skills because there's distractors in my answer. There's one good answer, there's 2 silly answer choices, and 1 distractor that's trying to get you to pick that one. So that is a light green for inference. And we know this because this keyword says best. And that's my 3rd skill. That's my inference. So my brain says, read it, look it in the dictionary, and then make connections. Think outside of the box. Which of the following words best replaces extensive as it is used in the passage below? So when we come back after we read the story, then we will go back and answer it following these steps. Okay, my second question, number 2, says the repetition of the phrase they would in paragraphs 1 through 3 mainly suggests that Brian. Okay, I see a paragraph 1 through 3. This is a give proof. The paragraph tells me I need to go back and provide evidence, which is reread it. That's step 1, easy skill. Step 2, mainly suggests. Okay, so my mainly tells me it's a main idea. And for main idea questions, I need a dark green. So I see mainly right here. And that's my step 2, main idea. Step 2 for main idea, 2 things. Throw up your little peace sign. Who or what's the topic and what about it? Who and what? Who and what? Topic and what? Topic and what? So your brain's telling you who or topic and what about it? Just you get straight to the point. We don't need a whole novel summary or anything like that. Just get to the point. That's my step 2. And if I see the word suggests, that means, hey, I need to make an inference. So I'm going to get my light green. So that's the very last step I need to do. I need to make an educated guess. Your brain's telling you, be careful with distractors. Be careful with the silly answer choices. Okay, those are your steps. It'll make more sense when we come back and answer these questions. Pause the videos if you ever need to. Number 3, which of the following inferences about Brian is most strongly supported by paragraph 5? I see 2 skills right here. Paragraph 5 is correct. If you guessed it, it is give proof. That is my first thing I need to do. Brain is triggered. I need to reread it. What am I rereading? Paragraph 5, and luckily they put it here for us. So just mark it in red. It says most strongly, it's saying in bold. Keywords like that, most strongly, best suggests. All of those words are all inference questions. The makers of this test want you to get it wrong, so we need to be smarter than that. We need to take some educated guesses and think outside of the box. But again, be careful, exclamation points. Beware of distractors. I'm so sorry, I didn't have that. And again, you're making an inference about this character, Brian. All right. Question number 4. The following passage, paragraphs 12 through 13, mainly suggests that. All right, I see 3 skills. I see a paragraph. My brain is telling me, hey, go back and reread it. Give some proof. I'm going to write give proof right here. That's my step 1. And just like you said it in your brain right now, I need to reread. And this is all I need to reread. Think about it. Mainly suggests, mainly is in my darker green. And again, I'm looking right here at my scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunt, there we go. And I need the dark green for main idea. Throw out my peace sign, who and what, topic and what about it? Mainly, step 2. Who or topic, and what about it? And then step 3 tells me, suggests, hey, make an inference, be careful with distractors, make an educated guess. Think outside of the box, be really careful. Pause the video if you need it. I'm just going to keep reminding you so you don't fall behind. All right, question number 5. Which of the following conclusions about Brian's state of mind is best supported by the excerpt? Okay, a few things here. If you ever see the word excerpt, that means it's a part of a bigger story. So we're going to find out that Hatchet, this story is a short part of the book. If it says from chapter 5, it's just a few chapters from there. That's our excerpt. So if it's saying best supported by the excerpt, right here tells me I better have read the story, the whole story, give proof. Now, obviously, you don't need to go reread it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, but you do need to read it in general. This is a question that you can't answer without having read the story. Okay, and says best and conclusions. Both of those words are keywords that it's an inference question. Conclusion means a judgment that you make after you read. So judge the book by its cover. That's an inference. By step 2, inference. Take a guess and be careful with distractors in your answer choices. They're trying to trick you. You're better than that. And you're making an inference about Brian's state of mind, brain, thoughts. Question 5, good. Question number 6, they're going to ask me about which passage from the text best supports your answer to question 5. Now, these types of questions, are the proof that you're going to need. Whatever you answer right here needs to be proved by one of these answer choices. So work together. 5 and 6 are working together. Passage from the text, which means if you ever see quotation marks, they're coming directly from. So honestly, you don't even need to go back and read the story. You need to reread the answer choices carefully. So you're giving proof, and I'm going to put in parentheses answer choices. Okay. And then again, best supports your answer to question 5. You go back and reread those answer choices after you read the story. Don't do that right now. There's no point because you haven't read it. Best supports, that's an inference question. That's going to be my step 2. Be careful. That's what my exclamations are for. Be careful with the distractors and make an educated guess. Question number 5. Not question 5, question 7. I don't do that. Which of these inferences about Brian's old teacher, Mr. Perpich, is best supported by the text? Keywords best and then supported by the text. I know that my first skill is give proof. And if it says the whole text, that means you need to have read the story. That's what your brain is telling you. We're following a formula on how to answer the question correctly. And secondly, best. That's an inference. You guessed it. Think outside of the box. Be very careful for distractors. It's a hard skill, but it is possible to get all of these correct. And again, easy, easy, gets a little bit harder, gets a little bit harder, gets a little bit harder, hardest. But we can do it. Question number 8. Which passage from the text best supports the answer to question 7? Just like the previous questions, your answer choices here need to prove your other answer. It's a little confusing, but it'll make sense. Best supports the answer. Passage from the text is a read, give proof, but again, all I'm doing is reading my answer choices. Step 1, give proof. In the answer choices, step 2, best supports. You need to be careful with some inferences with your answer choices. Okay, pause the video if you need to. Finally, question number 9, we're getting there. Who, which meaning of asset most closely matches its meaning in the following excerpt? Just like question number 1, this is 3 skills. The very first easy skill says the excerpt. So I see a sentence from the story right here. Step 1, read it, give proof. Read the context. Second step is I see a vocabulary word, easy skill, because I can read the sentence from the story and match it to a correct definition. Word meaning, ding, 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 look in the dictionary. And step 3 most closely tells me that it's an inference question. Step 3, inference. Be careful. Exclamation points, there are distractors. And then question number 10, arrange events in the story in chronological order. Now, if I see order, the events in the story, that is known as plot. And there's previous videos. Go read those videos, go watch those videos, and you better know what plot means by the time you get back to school. No pressure, but pressure. Okay, and I need what color do I need for plot? I need a light blue. So I need to find a light blue. I'm gonna write the word plot right here. Because it says event, story, and order. And I am done for my question mapping. Now I can read the story, but that'll be another video, so this one won't be so long. All right, thanks guys.